such a good show. It's the only show I've ever done where you're really interested in what's happening when you're waiting. I wanted to come on and stick in my... Can I be on from the beginning the next time? I promise not to talk about... I promise not to plug my show. But I'll join in the discussion.
We'd love you.
Well, start off boxing. What do you think? Two young girls boxing.
I agree entirely with you, and I think it's exploitation because people are paying in that venue to get in to see them. That's what bothers me. If they're having a go at school, that's a different thing, you know. If they want to practice,
or a community hall,
that's
or whatever.
Different. I think it's
does it matter because it's girls or because it's children?
Well, I do think it's odd that girls want to box. That's just strange. But I'm a girl, and therefore I do have an opinion on that. But but if they want to box, that's fair enough. It's the exploitation aspect of it I don't like at all.
But if you had girls, would you let them box? Because you got boys, haven't you?
No, I think I would think that was a very stupid thing for girls to do. But they would probably do it if they wanted to do it, and no one ever does what their mother thinks.
No, they do the opposite, don't they? Yeah.
So that's fair enough.
And would you with your boys boxing?
Yeah, well, yes, I quite like boxing. I've not been to matches like Nadia, but my dad was a great fan of boxing, so I used to watch boxing and think about the heyday of Muhammad Ali and people like that in boxing. My dad used to watch it on television all the time, and he used to say, "Oh, look at him, he's so wonderful." And he really loved the skill of it, enjoyed it.
How would you cope as a mum if your child was in there getting beaten up and you'd just be like, I'd be dashing in there saying, "Get off."
My eldest son plays rugby, and he was bashed on the head when I was watching him play rugby last year, at the end of the year, and it was a nightmare, but I had to not run on them because he's 14.
Can you imagine?
If you run on, he would say, "How could you humiliate me in front of all my friends?" So you have to stay there, and then when the coach goes, "Mummy," you come on and you then go, "Ah!" because your child's lying out on the ground. But I mean, I try to be helpful but not get in the way.
Yeah,
it's not good.
So what kind of complainer are you, Barbara?
I like complaining, I like doing it, but I get very wound up, like everybody does. You get very excited. I see all those points that were made about it's difficult to complain and not lose so much of your life in the issue. You bore people to death and you'll never guess what happened to me today.
Well, you sat next to Carol on the plane as well.
I was on the plane. I mean, it's just, it does drive you mad. But the thing is, they say yoga helps.
Yoga.
This is what I was telling you.
Breathe deeply. Lie out in a dark room.
Massages and everything.
Talking about yoga, maybe you needed a major session. I don't know if you saw a couple of months ago after celebrity stars in their eyes, because we saw this today and we thought maybe you should have complained, Barbara. Take a look.
Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? Oh, so fine. Isn't it madness? He won't be mine.
But you didn't complain?
No, I didn't complain at all. I mean, it's fine. It's fine for what it is. I mean, I was more concerned with the frocks. I was saying, where did they get that dress? It's really tatty.
That's not mine.
Like, you know, Elaine's original dress was Claude Montana, that top. You know, that's not Claude Montana.
They got the Elaine hair really right there, didn't they? It was
the
good.
hair's not bad, yeah, and the singing wasn't too bad. I mean, it's fine.
I wasn't sure which one was meant to be which, actually.
We've been done by drag queens for 20 years.
Have you?
So it doesn't bother us if women do us. Men usually do it.
Have you actually seen a drag act doing you?
No, I haven't, but they're legendary. They always do me and Elaine. I wonder why. Do you know why? I haven't a clue. I think it's terrific. I love it.
Well, listen, if we can get somebody to phone in who does a drag act of you, you're coming back on and we'll have the perform
for you. Yes, I want to come back on anyway. It doesn't have to be that, does it? I want to join in the next time properly.
Well, listen, I've got another complaint to make of you. A Scotswoman. You know, in a musical called Spend, Spend, Spend. You shouldn't be doing that, you know.
Is it? It's not right.
Willie Russell came to see the show and he sent me a card and he'd written on it, "Save, save, save." Because it was, you know, it's all, I mean, it's not just a history of Viv Nicholson. It does touch on, does winning loads of money make you happy? It's about the way winning money changes people's lives. And indeed, I met, 6 lottery winners before it opened, and one man had won £7 million.
Go on, tell me he wasn't happy.
He wasn't happy.
No.
He wasn't happy. No.
I'll make him happy.
Wasn't happy.
Was it not enough?
He was besieged by the idea of the money. He was very unsure of everybody he met from the day he won the money. He just didn't know what was going on in his life. And he said, yeah, I mean, you know, I can buy anything I want. But if you think about that, a lot of people would just laugh. But if you think about that, life is not as simple as that. Not just what can you buy. I mean, how do you feel about the people next door and your relationships?
What do you value? What's important?
Absolutely, and that's what had gone. Yeah. So there.
Won't mind trying it though.
That's what my mum says as well.
Yeah, I know. Well, listen, Barbara, you are going to have to come back because I'm sorry we've run right out of time. But I have to say, Spend starts a nationwide tour. I'll certainly be there. I'll be in the front row and I won't complain, I tell you. It's got fantastic
You must come and see me.
Thanks very much. That is it for today. We'll be back tomorrow when Jason O'Mara from Monarch of the Glen will be joining us. Great thanks to Barbara Dickson. Happy birthday, Chris. Enjoying the football strip. You're a wee tinker, so yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.